Thank you so much, Mrs. Quinones, for opening this important celebration. I would like to say how proud, how happy I am to be with you on the podium, distinguished eminent ladies, this afternoon. We have a common objective, a common purpose, and your presence, your significant presence this afternoon shows clearly that we can achieve it as soon as possible. I'm speaking about full gender equity and parity for diplomacy, for women and men in diplomacy, and particularly at the highest level and all the levels, particularly the one on decision making. So let me just share with you some few words. This afternoon, I would like to ask you all, what could be diplomacy without women? The answer for me, and I am sure for you all, is quite simple. It will be less representative, less effective, and less creative. The inclusion of women is essential for modern diplomacy, ensuring it is balanced and capable of addressing the complex challenges of the contemporary world. We need the feeling, the leadership of women to confront these extraordinary challenges, all of us. However, we must acknowledge that the journey for women diplomats is not easy. Throughout their careers, they face various difficulties influenced by cultural, institutional, and individual factors. Discrimination, biases, underrepresentation, lack of recognition, and unequal distribution of care responsibilities. The list is long, and I am certain that the women present here today have experienced with these difficulties. This August Assembly, your assembly, that brings us together here, whether we refer to our former Commission of Human Rights or its successors, the Human Rights Council, has witnessed several remarkable women playing a key role in the promotion and protection of human rights worldwide. I would like to honor these extraordinary ladies. I'd like to mention Eleanor Roosevelt, Mary Robinson, Naventine Pillay, Michelle Bachelet, and Louise Arbour. These women have all made significant contribution to the promotion and protection of human rights across the globe, leaving a lasting legacy within the United Nations and beyond. If I may, I would like to momentarily take off my hat as President of the DON, the hat of a proud Moroccan citizen, engaged for gender parity, gender equity, engaged for women's rights, to salute a great lady who represented her country with the utmost respect at the United Nations. I'm speaking about Mrs. Halima Warzazi, who was among the first Moroccan women to hold diplomatic positions, important positions, among which the presidency of the Third Committee in New York, also within the UN Subcommission on the Prevention of Discrimination and Protection of Minorities, also as an expert member of the Subcommission on the Prevention of Discrimination and Protection of Minorities, and also chair rapporteur on the UN Subcommission Working Group on traditional practices affecting the health of women and children. Her resume speaks volumes about a career marked by an unwavering commitment to human rights and a desire to contribute to the ecosystem aimed at the effective implementation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. She wrote a book on her own experience within the UN system. Probably you may have a glance to this book to see that this lady, who is nowadays, almost over 90 years old, is still struggling, is still working for the right of women in Morocco and at the universal scale. In every country, of course, women diplomats are working towards more positive, fairer, and more transparent cooperation. We see them at work here also, and we are so happy and proud with that in this room, the room of human rights, the room of women's rights. This year, the Human Rights Council Presidency, in close coordination with the Gender Focal Point, Her Excellency Mayra Mariela McDonald Alvarez, Ambassador of Bolivia, is working on many concrete initiatives, like the one we are attending today to support women in diplomacy. We are very proud to have launched, you may remember, Excellencies, dear colleague, last March, the training initiative on gender equality and sexual harassment. And I call you again, those who are not yet joined this initiative, please do it because it's in our benefits of all of us. And also to be working closely with the President of the General Assembly, with whom I am in contact on these questions, knowing that it is also his top priority in his mandate for this year. We are working together on creating for the Geneva ecosystem a gender advisory board as the one who is already established in New York. No two stories of women diplomats are the same, yet they are all quite similar. We are gathered here today to honor all these women diplomats who are on the front line of the fight for gender parity in diplomacy and leadership positions. To all of you, I wish to say thank you for your struggle, your perseverance, your sacrifices, and for the richness you bring to our exchanges, debates, and most importantly, I would like to repeat that to our decision-making processes. With these few words, I would like to welcome everyone to this extraordinary panel on the behalf of the organizers, this panel that brings together women leaders in their respective fields. I do thank you.